Hey guys, Altus Tech here with yet another installment of the Photoshop Basics tutorial series. Today I'm going to be talking a little bit about the gradient tool and how to add and edit gradients. If you already know all about Photoshop and the gradient tool, you might not find this completely useful, but you might want to keep watching anyway because my voice is easy to listen to and it's a good way to kill time. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started by creating a new document as per usual. Just going to go ahead and make the width and height 500 by 500 pixels, leaving the resolution at 72. Okay, so that is the start. Okay, now let's go ahead and select the gradient tool, which is located right here underneath the magic eraser tool, right beside the paint bucket tool, if that's what you have selected right now. And to get started, as you can see, we have a drop-down menu here with a number of presets you can select from. I'm going to choose this crazy rainbow one. And the way to add a gradient is pretty simple. You just click and drag, and whatever way the line is facing your gradient is also going to be facing in that direction. Just like that. There are also a few styles to choose from. Here's a cool one, the radial style, which is going to be a very cool circular fashion type thing. Okay, so that is the basics of the gradient tool. Next, let's take a look at how to add gradients to a layer. We're just going to create a basic shape here using the ellipse tool. Put it in the center. And we're going to right click on our newly created layer. And we're going to select blending options. I'm then going to go down here and select gradient overlay. Okay. And like the gradient tool, this also has a preset selection menu. I'm going to select the blue and yellow preset. And by double-clicking on this bar here, it brings up the gradient editor where I can edit the presets. So I'm going to change the blue to pink, the yellow to gray, and the blue, I'm just going to leave it at blue. So yeah, as you can see, you can change the colors in the gradient. You can also add how prevalent each color is. So I'm just going to select the blue color here, and by moving this little widget from side to side, it makes the blue more prevalent or less prevalent. So that is basically how to edit the gradient presets. You can also obviously edit the already selected presets by changing the style. So there are quite a few styles to choose from. You've already seen radial. There's also angle, reflected, and diamond. We're just going to stick with linear. You can edit the angle of your gradient. You can edit the scale. And you can edit the opacity, of course. So yeah, that is the basics of the gradient tool and how to edit gradients. I hope you found this useful. Make sure to comment, rate, and subscribe. There are many more tutorials that came from in the Photoshop Basics series, as well as a number of other program tutorials, which I'm sure you'll find interesting. Thanks for watching, as always. Stay tuned for more.